Welcome to another video! Today we're watching animals that not even AI could come up with by Geographic! Just like snails, guys, right? Snails are pretty insane. I hope a snail appears in this video.
Oh my god, what is that?
What the fuck?
God. What the
fuck? Oh shit. Isn't that just an alpaca? Wait. You guys, look.
Oh my god.
Why is bro walking like this?
What is?
I thought it was a bear at first. I thought it was a skinny bear that walks weirdly.
Dad.
Ew!
This is what happens when you try to make a sequel without paying respect to the source material. Nature clearly tried to recreate the biological box office hit that was a giraffe, but on a budget. The result
Dude, those are straight up backrooms creatures. I'm sorry. But like in a good way, okay? They're still cute animals.
is an animal that 100% spawned a cryptid myth or 6. If the tall one's a giraffe, then this is a rough giraffe.
Oh.
We don't talk about Geographic enough, and we really should, because explaining this animal to the wrong people in the wrong times would have been cause to have you lobotomized. And you know they're not AI, because Geographics can go their entire lives without drinking water. Well, technically anybody can, but getting moisture from leaves and shoots means Geographics can live a full life without ever sipping water. Allen Iverson could never. You know what
So that— oh my god. So that means that when you— I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at this picture. This just looks like a shit post. I forgot what I wanted to say.
Huskies look like after getting shaved? Well, Geographics look like an alpaca with alopecia, while also looking like a kangaroo doing a handstand. Go ahead,
my
pause the video and
God.
squint, you'll see it eventually. But the Geronuk is a gazelle, with its closest relative likely being the one you think of when you hear the word gazelle. Geronuks are built different, literally structured abnormally. If you didn't know any better, you'd assume you saw something that rhymes with wind soccer. And the pose makes me think they inspired the freak deer that folded Finn from Adventure Time.
Dude, they look like their legs are broken. What the fuck?
But of course, the most uncanny feature is that pinhead. Nature had to give them buns of steel and iron quads just to act as a counterbalance. Why they didn't just give them a normal head? Well, that is beyond our comprehension. It is nice to know an animal built like a Wendigo still has decorum. I defy you to tell me this isn't a male Geronuk holding down a branch for his girl. Ain't nothing artificial about this intelligence. Some stuff is just universal. There's really nothing like a Geronuk, but there's a distant relative of theirs that's arguably more mythical. The Saiga.
Dude, their brain must be tiny as well, because their head is so small, guys. Just like Shad, right guys? Right guys? Is this you? Okay.
Looks like Narnia in the face, and that's saying something because I never watched Narnia, but it feels right. The Saiga is an yo, editor, can we better?
I'm glad he also feels like this.
Saiga is an unusual and underrated antelope that used to populate the steppe in millions. That's actually why they have the NSFW nose. You see, that double barrel nostril situation was an adaptation to filter out dust kicked up by the massive herd. The same nose also cools the blood in the summer and warms up air in the winter before it gets to the lungs. It's a multi-purpose proboscis that makes them Antelope Alpha, while also serving as a built-in mask. Yet that mask—
they don't look that bad, they just don't look real. I feel like, look, this picture, no, this doesn't look real. I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like the other one, I mean, it doesn't look like AI, but it doesn't, well, actually, yes, it does. It does. He said animals that not even AI could come up with, which I get, but this does kind of look AI. Right? Like, it's as if you describe an animal, like a certain animal to someone, and then they draw it, and they've never seen the animal before.
Yet that mask couldn't save the Saiga from its own pandemic, because in 2015, there was a mass outbreak of a bacteria that caused blood poisoning in the infected, and killed 200,000 and erased 2/3 of the global population. But the Star Wars Extra has made a comeback, with their numbers rebounding from less than 40,000 in 2005 to today over 4 million, with Kazakhstan ecologists estimating that they'll hit over 5 million by 2030.
Kinda W, holy shit. Holy
The
shit.
powers at play for that, because just imagine showing somebody this picture of an extinct animal and being like, yeah, this was taken all the way back in 2015. So if you needed to hear good news, you'll be happy to know the saiga is looking like it's here to stay. You might be less happy about this though.
Dude, that also... Bro's eyes. Bro's eyes. Would be a nice curse for someone you don't look that bad, just like you don't / shouldn't exist. Oh. MIC looking. Oh my god, wait. Guys, I'm cosplaying it. Oh, Glorp man. Wait. I can fully cosplay it. Yeah.
I've seen some adorable looking grasshoppers in my day. A smiling bugs-like paralysis demon is not one of them. To be fair, it's not a grasshopper, it's a katydid. Same insect order, different insects, and I hear they get real offended when you confuse them. This katydid belongs to the Copophora genus. A genus that looks like a sick joke with members perpetually mocking you for it. There's not a single situation where a bug needs to look like this. And maybe it's partly my fault, because I can't look at this and not see two brick yellow teeth.
But like, is this his actual eyes? That's what I'm wondering, not working. That's what I'm wondering. You have a voice for Glorb Mippion? Zip. Zip Glorb. That's my Glorb voice. He's so happy. I can't tell if he's happy or if those are like his teeth. I'm not sure.
He'd give me the world's most devious smile. He's built like a Courage the Cowardly Dog plot device, Freaky Fred looking. That smile should get you put on the list. And the thing is, they're not just an assault on your sight. Giant katydids have the distinction of being one of the loudest insects on Earth.
What? Holy shit.
You know, I don't know everything, so I wasn't sure if that audio was edited or not. But after listening to other clips, I've come to the conclusion that, yes, this bug can, in fact, send a war veteran back to Vietnam with a touch of its wings. That wing rubbing is called stridulation, and it's not just an alarm clock for PTSD. Some katydids sound exactly like chirping birds. And just like birds, the call is mostly for attracting mates, and some male katydids will form boy band groups to sing together to help each other keep the rhythm, which is apparently a major turn-on.
The K-pop of bugs, are you kidding me? Oh my god.
And if you think the bugs show respect to the original IP, 1, katydids came first, so the birds sing like them, and 2, some katydids eat birds, so yeah, katydids let their nuts hang. Literally, because, fun fact, cover your ears kids, but the largest testicles on the planet belong to these bush crickets. You don't have to believe me, you can Google it, and then you
I don't think I should Google that.
can explain your search history. Just know, there's not a single prompt you could give a computer that would lead to this. And that's the thing with AI. Nature's weird enough without people making stuff up. And this is the most AI-looking animal I've ever seen. Goats in general don't seem to be real. Like, they're constantly testing what they can get away with in the Matrix. And the Markhor is no different. The Markhor genuinely looks mythical, with a reputation
Wait, I really like the antlers. That they're like swirly, like wee, 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 wee. Hello Shakespeare, welcome. I just gotta believe him on that one, yeah. They just look actually insane. But I really like this one. It's really yeah. Is there a VTuber like this? I feel like this would be a good VTuber concept to have like antlers like this.
Actually precedes them. Their name translates to snake eater because of their habit of curb stopping service.
Snake eater?
And predictably eating them, at least according to folklore, and locals would collect the chewed cud of these goats, believing they could use it as snake anti-venom. Also, the national animal of Pakistan is
Do you see that?
these goats, believing they could
so cute.
Use it as snake anti-venom. Also, the national animal of Pakistan is a lot bigger than you think, with males often getting to
the
over
national animal of Pakistan. Pakistan mention. Oh, it's Raja here.
200 pounds, which is pretty big for an animal you've probably never seen before. And if you have, and this Gandalf goat looks familiar, they were actually Thor's emotional support in Love and Thunder.
Cute.
The Markhor is a beautifully majestic specimen. Which is funny because if we were ducks, I'd literally have to censor that. Male Markhors use those iconic horns to battle cliffside for females.
Oh my god.
That and they were created the day nature's ice cream machine came in. Whether it's them allegedly landscape.
Aura farmers, yeah! They're actually aura farmers. Ah, they're kind of basic. They're so cool.
The snake population, their cinematic fights to the death, or just Markhor parkour. You gotta admit, this goat has more aura than anything an algorithm could come up with. Now this goat. Holy
Ew, sorry. The worst she can say is no.
Now, I think every animal's beautiful in its own way, but that starts to change once people start playing God. And boy, did we play God with this goat. We ruined them just like we did the powder pigeon. We fully pugged a goat, and weirdly enough, Damascus goats look almost normal as kids, only to get Pearl Harbored by puberty. They say for every ugly mug, there's at least one who'll defend it, so I'm still...
You know, maybe we shouldn't hold the animals to the beauty standards of humans, right guys? But maybe... Yeah, I'm just saying, bro's kinda ugly though. Bro's kinda ugly though, I don't know.
Still waiting for someone to defend the animal, literally built as Cusco's karma. This is the one time I wish it were AI, cause they look like their existence is constant pain. That is not the skull of an animal that should have been afforded life. That and this is now the third case of unnecessary censorship. Looking like Rocky Dennis's persona is even funnier when you realize a Damascus won a beauty pageant for goats, with Gar being named Most Beautiful Goat in 2008.
Why? Cab. Yeah.
And yes, those are the pictures PR
What
went
the
with.
fuck?
And I'm sure the goats are nice people and they didn't ask for this, but that's what human hubris does. It turns goats into Dark Crystal characters. That's a lot of effort just to get—
It was a pity win. It's like one of those things, like, you know how like they cast models not just because they're like conventionally attractive, because they have something special about them. Is that the same thing? Because this goat looks special. Is that why?
one up by nature, like this.
What?
Not only is this real, but this cat and that shark have something in common.
It's like the, oh my god, it's the emote, you guys. It's the emote. It's the There's no way. There's no way. It's literally that. It's literally that. Yeah, that one, the blue thing. Mike Wazowski, yes. Oh my god.
So you all have questions, and I'm gonna get to them, starting with the biggest one. Why do you know the things that you know? You should have been asking yourself that after I brought up bush cricket cojones. People ask me how I know so much about animals and even why I'm so into them in the first place, and I don't
Oh, his name is Bob. Wait, Mike was the other one, right? Mike was the green one, right?
know, but the answer is likely undiagnosed and very undermedicated. It's really nothing for me to spend hours, even days, going down the rabbit hole of my fixation of the week. It's when it's time to sit down and make the video and retrace the rabbit hole. Yeah, I waste a lot of time that way.
Okay.
That's why I feel pretty good about today's sponsor, Opera. Don't touch the mouse. Now, see, that's actually the problem. We're in an attention recession. Luckily, Opera can help with that. Opera's a web browser with features I honestly wish I had around in college. Features like tab
Shout out to AuraGX, the VTuber of Opera.
Islands. Tab Islands lets you group your tabs by theme or project.
She's very
If you're
sweet.
one of those coordinate the colors of your folders based on the class students, you'll appreciate Tab Islands letting you do the same. By the way, we can agree, math is red, science is green, and English is blue, right? Right? But
Wait, no. Oh my god. What did he just say?
the same. By the way, we can agree, math is red, science is green, and English is blue, right?
What do you mean math is red? Math is so blue. Math is so blue. Come on. Math is Mods, can we get a poll? Is this an actual cultural difference? Maybe. But I think math is blue because blue is like a cold logical color to me. Like it's a cold color and like logical is cold. You know what I mean? Math is kind of insane that we have 5 votes for yellow and 4 for green. Actually kind of crazy. actually kind of crazy. What the heck?
right? But my favorite is tab traces, because we've all been there, sitting in front of a screen.
We're in the ad, by the way. nice tangent in the video about animals.
20, 30, I think my career high is like 46 tabs open at once.
Oh my god.
When I'm retracing my internet steps,
Guys, do you think he likes Moist Critical?
tab traces are like breadcrumbs, because the darker the underscore of a tab, the more recently you visited that tab. That feature has saved me hours. There's also split screen, where you can have 4 tabs visible at once. I usually just do 2.
I mean,
but
who
if you can
doesn't?
make 4 work,
But,
all
you
power
know.
to you. But 4 is good for when there's a breaking story and I want to cross-reference multiple articles. Now, music's important to me, because often while I'm researching and especially writing, I'm listening to the exact song I plan on playing in that video. And with the player feature, you can detach the music and float it around to control it without clicking back and forth and speed bumping your workflow.
He's playing Cardi B in his video.
So whether you're a student, creator, or just chronically online, there's at least something for you on this browser. The link will be in the description if you want to see for yourself. Shout out to Opera for sponsoring this video, but more so, shout out to Opera for sponsoring my recreational rabbit hole habit, because this was one hell of a rabbit hole to go down.
Ew.
You are looking at a rare albino cyclops found inside the stomach of a pregnant dusky shark. He looks like a petrified Agent Plecky from Lilo and Stitch. Actually, no, he looks like one of those disgustingly hyper-realistic frames from SpongeBob.
I didn't know animals like this actually exist. He just looks like Bob. He looks like the emote. It's literally him.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. This deformed fetus is a
Oh,
result
yeah.
of one of the freakiest defects in nature. Damn it. Holoprosencephaly is a rare condition where the brain of a developing embryo fails to separate into 2 distinct halves, instead forming one mass. Obviously, this causes a laundry list of problems, and psychoplia means
Real
one eye gets stuck
cyclops.
right in the middle. It's the same condition afflicting this kitten. Unfortunately, this condition has been described as being incompatible with life, which is a really dramatic way of saying you're basically born in past tense. But the weirdest part is HPE is caused by a mutation in the Sonic the Hedgehog gene. Don't laugh, I'm serious.
Okay, no, bro is just shit posting. Come on. The Sonic the Hedgehog gene? What? What?
HPE is caused by a mutation in the Sonic the Hedgehog gene. Don't laugh, I'm serious. In the early stages, it's this gene and the Sonic the Hedgehog protein that separates the eye field into
The Sonic the Hedgehog protein? Are you kidding me?
2 separate eyes. And maybe that's why the Speed Freak has 1 eye with 2 pupils. Oh god, I'm sorry, take it back.
Ew! Why did they give him human teeth? Oh my god.
Oh, also humans can get holoprosencephaly too. I'm just not putting those pictures anywhere near this video. But yeah.
Oh. Wait, I'm gonna Google it. Cyclops. I don't know. If I Google Cyclops human, do you think I'm gonna get a real picture that is not AI? Save search is on. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Yeah, I can see how, you know, you can't survive with that. Oh.
The shark's real, but incredibly.
Wait, he's XCD? Wait, who?
Too. I'm just not putting those pictures anywhere near this video. But yeah, the shark's real, but incredibly rare. That's not its base form. Not like this though. This is platypus levels of nonsense.
The fuck?
The star-nosed mole is proof that people will let nature get away with anything so long as it's small and
Oh, it's Sonic, wait!
pupils. Oh god.
You think he looks like XTD? Kinda, I can see it. I can see it. Oh my god.
Form. Not like this though. This is platypus levels of nonsense. The star-nosed mole is proof that people will let nature get away with anything so long as it's small enough and so long as it spends most of its natural life underground. The mole looks like it sneezed while constipated and prolapsed from the other end, and those 22 facial flesh fingers or tendrils are freakishly sensitive. Where your hand has 17,000 touch receptors, Starfish Face has 100,000 on its nose, making it the most sensitive touch organ in the animal kingdom.
Ew, and he's just touching mud.
Kingdom. It's so sensitive, Cthulhu's pet can decide whether or not something's food in 8 milliseconds and actually eat it in as little as 120. Meaning, it's a Lovecraftian mole that eats faster than any other animal on Earth while essentially maxing out on reaction time. And since most moles eat their weight in food a day, star noses are in a constant state of binging. This mole would genuinely end all life on Earth, if only it weren't 1/8 of a pound. Not only because they would eat entire ecosystems into collapse, because there'd be no way of escaping them. Not only are they speed-eating earthbenders with the internal discernment of a vacuum, they can swim and breathe underwater. Okay, not really, but they can smell underwater, and they do it by blowing air bubbles to trap molecules that mix with the air inside before inhaling the bubble and, by extension, the trapped molecules.
I didn't know they do all of that. I don't know if I like this information. I feel like moles in picture, they're usually kind of cute, but I don't know, this is not, I don't know. I don't think they're very cute.
This means a diving mole can sniff out prey while underwater and even aim air bubbles at a specific target. And did I mention they do this blind? But somehow there's more, because this creature can
Okay, never mind. Okay, look at his, is that an eye? Because it looks like he has a little eye closed, and that's kind of cute. But do they have eyes? I thought they don't have any eyes, because they were blind, right? It looks, if this is an eye, it looks cute. But if not, then it looks weird, right?
Smell in stereo. The same way you would compare differences in sound between the left and right ear to pinpoint the source, moles can do with their nostrils. Star moles are just a bunch of randomly broken skills and powers packed into a flesh flower faced fur termite. And if you can't say that 5 times fast, you better like this video. But you definitely heard of star nose.
Oh, there's
moles
cuter
before.
ones?
As
Okay.
a palate cleanser, there you go.
Oh, thank you! That's so cute!
The cutest animal you've never seen. Because if I saw it, I wouldn't just think it was AI. I think it was bad Photoshop. How else does one explain a panda, leopard, meerkat ferret? Well, the last part's a hint. The marbled polecat is a mustelid, not unlike honey badgers, otters, and wolverines, albeit a little smaller. They're not even the only type of polecat, but they are the one that looks the most like animated taxidermy. They're the only ones that dress like a mother of 4 in divorce court. Marbled polecats stand out, and that might be the point. It's believed a defensive polecat will aggressively flash their colors as a warning. Not that they're venomous, but their attitude is. That, and polecats will take a page out of their skunk cousin's playbook and crop dust a threat with foul-smelling anal secretions that reek of the dead.
Don't
Also,
crop
polecats
dust.
might be more of a stereotype than honey badgers, as they're hyper-aggressive and regularly attack animals many times their size. This is the same calico ferret that made Ukrainian soldiers evacuate from a bunker.
Oh.
Як його витягнути, бля? Так понятно, що він зараз працює.
Oh.
Ох, блядь, диви, він хоче напасти.
You know how insane you have to
Guys, would you be scared? Would you be scared? I mean, broken bite, right? Broken bite, and if he bites you, you might get like a disease. But they're cute. They're cute. They're cute.
to bite the ground out of frustration? Someone tells Zigzagoon it ain't that serious? Well, considering the loaded skunk shot, it actually might be. And on the topic of smell, last but not least,
Whoa. What is that?
alright, so not AI, but either that is a cartoonishly tiny truck or binturongs are a lot bigger than I thought they were. This mammal casserole is also
Like Mib screaming at you? When I am angry. When I am angry. You should be actually scared, okay? I can yeet you. I can yeet you from the chat. I can yeet you from chat. And then you may never come back. But maybe you will if you get if you know, if the mods like your unban request. Maybe you will, but I don't think that has happened before. If Mib is angry, we'll have to say calm down now! Don't say that!
called a bear cat, but in truth, they're not either. They're in suborder Feliformia, meaning they belong to the cat half of order Carnivora. And in Feliformia, binturongs are in the section that is the least talked about. In fact, I could make a part 2 based on vivarids. Not a
Not
vivid
bad.
ferret, you got your turn. Vivarids also include civids like the one whose poop goes in coffee, and genids, which are cats nature drew left-handed. And it's the binturong that is the biggest vivarid, and some females
Ooh.
weighing nearly 80 pounds. They are, in fact, way bigger than I thought they were. I was not expecting a sloth bear from the back. So now
I wonder how much they weigh, because they look bigger than, well, not bigger, but they look, they are like dog
not a
size.
bear or a cat, but this black sentient bath mat can climb, and they have
Where's
a
the
prehensile
mammal?
tail to help them do it, which is why you'll probably smell them before you see them. It's true, a Binturong bathroom break smells identical to hot buttered popcorn. A smell they use as a warning to rivals, but also as an invitation to the amorous. So if you're in the jungle and randomly smell a movie theater, you might be in the presence of a bear cat.
Ooh.
Or death, since
Oh.
tiger urine also gives fresh butter. In fact, that's probably why the Binsies evolved to smell like that. Wait, that's not... Wait, no, can someone fact check me on that? I just made that up, but it sounds real. Is that the reason why? Despite being built like a Mandela effect and half the population swearing they didn't exist a couple years ago, bear cats are part of the most primitive group of feliforms.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like they look very unassuming, no? Yeah, they just look like a mammal, kind of like the other mammal that I forgot the name of. But I feel like they kind of have the same mammalisms. I don't know. You know what I mean?
They're closer to being beta cats, despite them looking like nature hasn't unlocked
they're
them
just
yet.
called beta.
I can make that joke. I've earned it. Just a chuckling, tree-climbing Frito warrior. They also smell like Fritos. Raccoon, monkey, lemur, bear hybrid that can procrastinate and postpone pregnancy until the outsides are favorable. Also, the babies are called binlets, and I like that. And that's gonna do it for this video. I definitely left some animals off, so if this gets, I'm greedy, 220k likes, I'll do a part 2. But until then, drink water, hug your mother.
220K
Remember, reality
likes.
will always mock fiction, and I'm gonna see
Guys,
y'all
we haven't done it yet.
in the next one.
We need to do it, guys. We need to do it. I hope if he does another one, he puts a snail in it. No, come on. We need a crazy. There is a few crazy snails and slugs, right. So I'm just saying. I feel like a lot of sea slugs specifically. They also look like AI. Anyway, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, come over to Twitch to watch me live. Check out my second channel for non-reaction content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye YouTube, bye bye.